Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found the scooter offered excellent value for the price, particularly if you're taller and appreciate its design. However, our reviewer immediately began making personal upgrades. These included adding a 3D printed phone holder with charging capabilities, a custom rear light module integrated into the seat, initially resin printed, then reprinted in TPU for flexibility, and even welding a trailer bike for their child. To improve the experience, they also added adhesive foam bumper pads to cushion the battery and a hidden tracking device for security. Finding the branding a bit much, they sanded and repainted the scooter's side. They also addressed the unsecured speed controller by remounting it with thermal epoxy for better heat transfer. Mirrors were deemed necessary, and a right grip mirror was added, though it slightly widened the scooter. One issue involved the chain occasionally slipping off the sprocket in the highest gear, potentially locking the pedals. This was solved with a plastic washer to prevent it from locking up. The reviewer liked that they were getting a lot of mileage out of it. The battery was sufficient for long rides without being too heavy, and the gearing was good. Despite initial reservations about the large tires, they've been decent, requiring low maintenance. The large tires make folding more difficult, but it's still useful for transport. While the display is basic, it's functional. A screw came out of the upper shock mount, requiring replacement and adjustment. Also, the reviewer noticed that brake shift lines are wearing through near the shock and planned to keep an eye on it. Overall, this client enjoys the scooter. It attracts compliments and appears more expensive than it is. Despite the somewhat humorous name, the reviewer believes it's comparable to other scooters in its class, even pricier ones. If you're handy and capable of addressing potential shortcomings, this is a great opti.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer was impressed with the packaging of this electric bike, noting it was robust and protected the contents well. Assembly was straightforward, with the only minor issue being some paint rubbing from the packaging. Our reviewer recommends checking and inflating the tires upon arrival. Surprisingly, the gears and brakes were properly adjusted right out of the box. This client found the bike to be powerful, though it's electronically limited in speed. It takes a moment for the pedal assist to kick in, so using the throttle for initial acceleration is recommended, especially for riders under 6 feet tall given the bike's height. While the online ad claimed a higher load capacity, the manual states a slightly lower maximum weight. Charging time from its initial state was relatively quick, with the indicator light clearly showing when the battery was full. Overall, this bike offers excellent value. Folding it for storage or transport is a bit cumbersome, but removing the seat and front wheel with their quick-release levers makes the process easier. When transporting it on a hitch-mounted bike rack, our reviewer cautions against letting the bike's weight rest on the electrical wires, suggesting a foam buffer to protect them. Even in a place like Lake Tahoe, the bike garnered attention and admiration, especially considering its price point. It performed admirably on hills and hard-packed trails, though it's likely not suitable for very challenging mountain biking or beach sand. Ultimately, this reviewer believes it's a great bike for the price, especially for those not wanting to spend thousands on a high-end model, and is confident most buyers won't regret their purchase unless they receive a damaged unit.
Excellent! Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer was pleased with the swift delivery of this scooter, noting that it arrived as scheduled via courier service and required a signature upon receipt. The scooter was almost fully assembled, requiring only minor adjustments like attaching the pedals, seat, and handlebars. This client's son completed the setup in under 10 minutes. A welcome surprise was the inclusion of a small air pump in addition to all the advertised components. After ensuring the battery was fully charged, which took roughly an hour, our reviewer took their dog for a spin. The initial impression was overwhelmingly positive. This scooter offered a smooth ride, and although the reviewer initially used the pedals, the electric assist felt powerful and readily available. The color of the scooter was also a point of satisfaction. Based on this early experience, our reviewer enthusiastically recommended purchasing this scooter. This client had never owned an electric scooter before but anticipated enjoying it immensely. A minor issue was mentioned. At the reviewer's height of 57, their knee occasionally bumped the horn while pedaling, suggesting a potential need to raise the seat slightly. A photo of their dog accompanied the review taken after their 13-mile run ride. The reviewer promised to update their feedback should their opinion change over time.
And that's a wrap. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Got questions? Let's chat in the comments. See you soon.